Well, we are announcing the starting lineups for Nina. So far, number 12, Stephen Priest, senior. Elkin is also the defenseman. And goal tonight is number 31, Preston Long. He's the senior. And now for the starting lineup for the Waupun Warriors. Just a small little high school of Waupun puts a single team together when you have Nina, Portonville, Menasha, and Shyok to put together a single team. There's your starting lineup for your Warriors. In goal is number 30, Caleb Sauer. Starting lineup will be Cam Beek, Carter Flagner, Colin Holtz, Carson Schramm, and that typical line has Carter Schramm usually. Let's get ready to play some Waupun Warriors. Let's get ready to play some Waupun Warriors. Let's get ready to play some Waupun Warriors. Nina is coached by Mike Elkin, and Waupun's coach is Jason Buckles. Nina's the number 7 ranked team in the state according to the coaches poll. They had played a tournament this weekend at the Showdown in Titletown, which had 7 of top 10 ranked teams. And of those teams, Nina ended up finishing 4th, I believe, in the tournament. They won their first game and then lost their next 2, both by 1 goal only. All right, we're getting ready here to drop the puck. We have Carter Schramm at center, Cam Beek on left wing, Colin Holtz is at right. Defense is Carson Schramm and Carter Flagner. Nina wins the draw. Back to Stephen Priest. Cam Beek picks it up over to Carter Schramm. Schramm tries to pick it up. Back into the Nina zone. At the neutral zone, off the boards. First time it's down in the Waupun zone. Carter Flagner tries to clear and it's blocked. Shot on goal from Stephen Priest. Almost screened by his own guy. Nice hit by Carson Schramm. Here comes number 9. Drives it in. Tries to walk it in. Tries to wrap around. Caleb Sauer with a save. It was pretty close. Just able to get the pad on it. Priest back with it. I got to pick up those numbers from Nina. Dump down into the corner. Carson Schramm goes hard to get it. Goes behind his net. Drops it off to Jared Buckles, who puts out in front, and a shot saved by Caleb Sauer. Turned off in a low slot. Yeah. Alec Elkin is 24. Dylan Fox is number 9. Number 22 in that center, that's Mason Marquardt. Back out front again. Waupun's having a hard time getting it out of the zone. Got the second line with Jarrett Buckles. Cleared. Caleb Baxter now giving chase. Dump back in. Over to Cole Camphouse, who drops it off to Griffin Leafy. Off the board by Caleb Baxter. Down. There's a breakaway by Jared Buckles, taking it all the way to the net. And it's taken down. Put out front. Oh. Griffin Leafy had a perfect chance. It was dumped back in the Waupun zone. To Baron Buckles. And into the penalty box. Still am getting an echo. Waupun wins the faceoff. Taken all the way down. Breen Van Zandt in the third line. Dumps it down into the corner. Waupun gets chase. He's pinned there by Stephen Priest. And number 48 is Thomas Priest. Brothers out on the ice at the same time. Carter Flagner holds it, tries to hold it in. It's not cleared. Dumped down by number 12, which is Stephen Priest on icing. 14:31 left in the first period. And Waupun has been outshot. It's held in the zone. First line shot saved by Preston Long, held. Carson Schramm with a nice slap shot. Right into the belly. Carter Schramm wins the faceoff, picked up by Cam Beek. Cam Beek in the corner, tries to swing it around to the opposite side, seeing if they can work the cycle. Over to Colin Holtz down behind the net. Holtz back over to Carter Schramm. Schramm back in the corner to Cam Beek and turned over to Stephen Priest. Stephen Priest with a chip up into the stands. 14:06. It'll be a face-off in the zone. It was chipped up into the stands by Nina Stephen Priest. Puck is back on the ice. Caleb Baxter in center with Baron Buckles left wing, and Jared Buckles is on the right wing. Baron Buckles picks it up after a win and fires it towards the net just wide. Cole Camphouse comes in hard to pinch. Baron Buckles is trying to pick it up. He tries, good job of stick checking against Stephen Priest. Dump back in. Caleb Baxter giving chase. Here comes Baron Buckles trying to get a turnover. Carter Schramm, and it's dumped back down. No icing. It is an icing. Caleb came out to play it, was going to try and fire it down here as he had somebody open on the blue line. Unfortunately, he was behind the red line and got called for the icing. First line back out there. Carter Schramm wins it to Colin Holtz. Holtz in the high slot. Takes a shot and it's blocked. Schramm to Beek. Beek behind the net. Tries to dance it through the slot. Colin Holtz picks it up off of Cam Beek's stick. Holtz off of the board to Schramm. Schramm back. Cam Beek with a block. Out to the defense to Dylan Sauer. Sauer dumps it back into the corner. Colin Holtz gives chase. He dumps it back into the corner. Here comes Cam hard on the forecheck. And it's bumped out of the zone with a wide pass to number 25. Griffin Leafy did a nice job defense on Drew Sutton to Cam Beek, trying to clear out of the zone. Doesn't get it quite turned out. Number 24 has control of the puck. That's Alec Elkin, the leading scorer. Turnover, Cam Beek picks it up from Elkin. And it looks like Waupun is going to be on a penalty for too many men. Neenah backs it out of the zone, goes for their sixth attacker, and the puck is touched. 12:30. In the first period, and it's the first Waupun penalty. Too many men on the ice. That's a questionable call, if you ask me, because when you're looking at it, they were making a change. Cam Beek had control. He didn't give it to anybody that came off of the bench. And we'll see now how Waupun's penalty kill is going to fare against Neenah. It's being served by Malachi Buckles, number 5, for too many men on the ice. Ten at center, 7 for the Fire, and a tip wide. Try to clear it out, and it is cleared out. It's 2-on-2. They're going to take it instead. Fires it down into the corner. Caleb Baxter now picks it up, kicks it back out to the defense. Defense trying to hold it. Holds it into the zone. Number 10. And it's cleared again. Caleb Baxter with the pressure. Now Carson Schramm. Carson Schramm is in there battling with number 9, which is Dylan Fox. Picked up, Cam Beek almost with an interception. Misses it. Here comes Carter Flagler. Flagler off of the board, slams it. There's a high stick, and it's a high stick. 1:15 left on the penalty. Looking for the stats on the penalty kill for Neenah has scored 23.7% of the time, so 24%, almost 25% of the time. 1 out of 4 penalties they're scoring. And Waupun is killing off 88%. Here to Alec Elkin. Alec Elkin takes it into the corner. All the way out, Stephen Priest out of his zone. Cam Beek hounds him. Cam Beek picks it up, shorthanded, and tries a shot, and that's a save by Preston Long. Cam Beek with a beautiful pickup. Is holding it into the zone. Now he's coming in with a back check. Alec Elkin taking it out of the zone. Into the neutral zone, into the Waupun zone. There's a stick check again. Dumped around to number 12. Stephen Priest. Priest loses it, and again, Colin Holtz picks it up. Does a nice job trying to kill time. Dumps it into the corner. There goes Caleb Baxter into the corner hard. Baxter picks up the puck. Waupun has control. Stephen Priest takes Baxter down to the ice. Baxter still in there holding it. Mason Marquardt. And Alec Elkin finally breaks it out. Elkin over to Drew Sutton. And it's dumped back in. 5 seconds left on the first penalty for Waupun. And it's killed. Full strength. Neenah's coming back. Cleared out of the zone. Waupun back, full strength. Malachi Buckles, there's Baron Buckles. Caleb Baxter in the center. Nice job on back check from Malachi Buckles to save that. That was beautiful. Carter Flagner wraps it around and clears it, and it looks like Waupun is going to have an icing. 9:56 left in the first period, icing for Waupun. They did a nice job of killing off their first penalty. Neenah has, again, scored on almost 25% of their penalties. Waupun's penalty kill is 88%. It's going to make a difference here who's in the box and who's not in the box. Neenah wins it, but it's picked up by Braden Vanazan. Vanazan dumps it into the zone, into the corner. Waupun comes in hard with a forecheck. Dumps it out. Nice check there by Caleb Baxter. Tyler Flagner. Griffin Leafy dumps it back into the corner. There Malachi Buckles, Carter Schramm. Here goes number 17. Drives it to the net. Does not get a shot off. Cleared. Nice job by Griffin Leafy. Defense is really helping out tonight. And so is the offense doing a good job of back checking. Out to number 15 on the defense. Does a cycle to number 17. 17 cross ice. A shot. Sauer with a save. Cleared. Elkin on the back door. Sauer was ready for it. Held into the zone by Stephen Priest to Elkin. Elkin still having the pressure on. Carson Schramm to Braden Van de Zandt. Van de Zandt tips it back into the neutral zone. Van de Zandt again picks it up. Dumped in by Carter Schramm. Here comes the forecheck. Schramm and Beek for Waupun. Puts the pressure on. Has it. And a shot by Carter Schramm just high. Dylan Sauer tries to pinch. Dumped in by Colin Holtz. Carter Schramm going back after it. After number 13. To Alec Elkin. Cole Camphouse holds it out of the zone. Dylan Sauer wraps it around. Out to Stephen Priest. Stephen Priest tries to walk it in, takes a shot on it. Sauer, and Sauer dumps it into the net to get a change. 8:21 into the first period. Should have put the roster in alphabetical order. Number 7 is Ethan Long. He is at center. Number 10 is Cody Diaz. Number 9, Dylan Fox. That's their second line. So it's off the boards. Caleb Baxter trying to hustle. Preston Long clears it. And it's out of the zone. Coming back. Ethan Long tries to clear. Tries to dump back in by Baron Buckles. Now picked up by Cole Camphouse. Fires it in that net. Caleb Baxter on the forecheck, puts the pressure in, looks for the turnover. Here comes Ethan Long with control of the puck, tries to get around, takes a shot at Sauer, and the puck's in front, cleared. To Cole Camphouse. Camphouse up to Baxter with a breakout. Baxter off the wall to Baron Buckles into the neutral zone. Jared Buckles with pressure on the forecheck now. Buckles heads up into the stands. 7:30 left in the first period. Waupun holding their own so far with the number 17 in the state and they're tied for first in the Badgerland. The winner of this one is going to take the lead into the Badgerland Conference. And we'll have the driver's seat going into the tournament. Here's our first line. Carter Schramm loses the puck. Dumped all the way in the corner. Pinched by Carter Flagner, does a nice job of holding into the zone. Colin Holtz, and then Carson Schramm with a nice back check from Cam Beek. Cam Beek dumps it back into the corner, and here comes the Waupun forecheck. Forecheck going in hard, off the board, tries to play it. Here we go with an odd man rush. Nice job by Carter Flagner to play that odd man rush against number 22. And it's cleared. Mason Marquardt had a breakaway 2-on-1. Carter Flagner played it beautifully, stopped that breakaway. Seven minutes left in the first period. Number 5. Aaron Nussbaum wins it. Braden Van de Zandt. Van de Zandt with a stretch pass over to Malachi Buckles, and it's an icing. Van de Zandt just behind the red line tries to make that long stretch pass. Misses Malachi as he's trying to get into the zone. 6:48 left in the first period. Score 0-0. Malachi's in that center against Aaron Nussbaum. And it's won by... it's going to be a win by Nina. Nina takes a shot into the slot. Cleared off of the wall. Almost cleared. Cole Camphouse going to try and reverse direction. Now he has a center ice breakout. Hits it off the two Braden Van de Zandt, who chips it down to the off his blocker. And it's down in his zone. Here comes the pressure. Braden Van de Zandt with the forecheck. And Tyler Flagner. Tyler Flagner in centers it. And there's nobody there for the pickup. Malachi Buckles down to Braden Van de Zandt in the center. And they're looking for the crash and they just missed it. Now here they come back on defense. Carter Flagner. Number 15. Number 9 is wide. Great job by the defense. Off of the board, trying to get it to Caleb Baxter. Caleb Baxter now picks it up. He's to dump it back to Baron Buckles. Now we got to make sure we're back checking. Nice job by Sauer on the save. Kicks it out wide. 5:52 in the first period. Dylan Sauer's playing defense. Is that 5th defenseman to rotate, trying to make sure that we can save some energy. Shot by Baxter. Baxter was in the center, lost it, and a shot by Nina. Saved by Sauer. Priest. Up to Long. Fox is crashing in the high slot, now picked up by Baron Buckles. Dumped in down. Caleb Baxter with a forecheck. Over to Stephen Priest. Priest tries to clear. Jared Buckles puts it back down behind the net. Baxter fighting for it. Buckles. All 3 of the forwards are down behind the line. Takes a shot. It's a bad angle shot. He's battling in front. Oh, head contact. And no call. Waupun takes control now. Carter Flagner hits it off of Jared Buckles, and they knock him clear. Gets it off over to Caleb Sauer to the stick. Now it's a center ice breakout to Carter Schramm. Schramm with a tip, unable to control. Here comes number 15 for Nina. To 7, Preston Long. Long turns it over. Cam Beek looking for the breakout. Long stretch pass over to Caleb Baxter, who's making a change. Carter Schramm on the forecheck. And it's turned over to Cam Beek. Cam Beek now has it in the slot, turns it over to Schramm, and Schramm is taken down, but he's still got Colin Holt battling for it, trying to get the puck. It's popped up into the air and slammed down. Cam Beek. Oh, that's a good scramble there for Waupun. Nice job of blocking the puck. Here they go again. Colin Holt's putting some pressure on. There's Cam Beek to the center. Shot and held by Preston Long. 4:09 in the first period. Still 0-0. Malachi Buckles is in center. Braden Manzan's right wing. Tyler Flagner is left wing. And he gets tossed because we weren't set. Carson Schramm is out there with Griffin Leafy. Waupun wins it, and then Schramm goes to get it. Leafy chips it back, tries to get it out of the zone. It's held in by Nina. Tyler Flagner loses his stick, goes to pick it back up. Griffin Leafy in the corner. And Malachi Buckles off of the wall, given to number, fires it at the net, and a blocker save. Tries to pick it up and tries to wrap it. Caleb Sauer quickly back into the net. Over to number 17. They're working it down below that line. Carson Schramm tries to clear out to the defense. Griffin Leafy now giving chase. Leafy off of the board. Tyler Flagner doesn't clear. Trying to stick handle. Waupun's got some good active sticks. That's going to be hard to do. Cleared out. Kick Dylan Sauer. Or that's Griffin Leafy. Leafy in the center, in the neutral zone. Now picked up by Dylan Fox, number 9. Fox trying to take it in. Picked up by Baron Buckles. Another nice back check. Buckles back off the wall. Tries to center it. And cleared. Back into the zone. Dylan Fox. And it's cleared. Carson Schramm is trying to get a change. He's got to work his way to the net. Jared Buckles with a hard check. Here they come again. Long tries to feed number 10 to get the tip, and he misses. To Stephen Priest back into the corner. Tries to cycle and picked up by... Oh, and that's got to be a trip. Caleb Baxter. And now Waupun has numbers. And Waupun with 2:36 left in the first period is going to go on their power play. Waupun's power play is also at right around 25%. Out there for our power play, it's going to be Colin Holtz in center. Carson Schramm down low. Carter Schramm on the wing. Carter Flagner. Holtz wins it over to Schramm. Schramm gives it to Cam Beek. Cam Beek walks it in, takes a fire, and it's a Glove save by Preston Long. 2:27. 1:51 left on the penalty. Holtz again in center. Wins it over to Cam Beek. Cam Beek over to Carter Flater. Takes a shot and it's blocked, I believe. I don't think it got to the net. And he works to clear. Caleb Sauer picks it up out of net, gives it to Cam Beek. Cam Beek is going to pick it up and try and see if they can set it up, and they go. Carter Flagner with speed is going to try and take it out of the zone. Gives it to Cam Beek, who takes it into the zone hard over Stephen Priest. And we have Alec Elkin out there in the high slot. Flagner, oh, that block by Alec Elkin. Mason Markworth's the other penalty killer out there. And number 13 is Luke Elkin. So we have the two Elkins trying to clear. Colin Holtz now picks it up after Dylan Fox loses his edge. And he is bumped off the puck. Stephen Priest goes to clear it. Picked up by Leafy. Leafy holds it into the zone, tries to, and loose. He's going to turn it over to Alec Elkin. Elkin, Carter Flagner. 45 seconds left on the penalty. Dylan Fox putting pressure on. Waupun now has control as they set it up and go for the breakout. Off of the board. Caleb Baxter loses it. Good poke check again. Now Baxter picks it back up, and Baron Buckles is going to take it in, and he wraps up the fire and offsides by Waupun. 30 seconds left on the power play. 1:06 left in the first period. Jared Buckles in center, wins it. Cole Campos now takes it in. Camphouse down into the corner, trying to set up their. Over to Griffin Leafy. Leafy takes a shot, blocked. Doesn't get quite to the net. There's Jared Buckles to the center. Clears it, 9 seconds left. They're making a change. Cole Camphouse turns around quickly. Oh, and he's going to end up with an icing. 35 seconds left in the first period. Neenah has outscored their opponents 2-1 in the first period. So far we have 0-0, 35 seconds left, and this is where Waupun's got to be tough and not give one up. There's one saved by Sauer. Alec Elkin picks it up, takes a shot, fires it at the net after the win by, trying to see who is in center, number 22, Mason Markwart. Markwart wins it again. Elkin, now it's picked up. Colin Holtz, 23 seconds left. Holtz takes it into the neutral zone. He's going to take it all the way in, puts it in towards net, and it's a freeze by Preston Long. 17 seconds left in the first period, and Waupun is going to have a face-off down in their offensive zone. It's going to be Holtz. Carter's ramp. Holtz wins it over to Cam Beek. Cam Beek tries to reverse direction, dumps it back into the corner for Colin Holtz. Holtz to Schramm, tries to center it back. Cam Beek, 7 seconds left in the first period. Beek out to Flagner. Flagner takes a shot. Oh, just wide. And 1 second left on the clock, and that will do it for the first period for Waupun Warriors against the Neenah Hortonville Menasha Rockets. Score 0-0. End of the first period. Saves in the first period, they had listed down Caleb Sauer for 8, Preston Long for 7. I didn't think that it was an even period, but I guess that's what we have documented. Remember, as I switch to the second period, I have to add a new link because YouTube saves these videos so that I can always go back to them. So I will put a new link on the Facebook page, both my personal one and I'll put it on the Waupun High School Facebook page. You've been listening to the Waupun Warrior Hockey. That's the end of the first period. Score 0-0. Number 7, Neenah versus Waupun. be up now? Who's be up now? Okay. See, I sent her a link. Right? Of what? Of her. Of who? Is it there? We're back for the second period. Both teams are at full strength. Waupun now takes control into the zone. Caleb Baxter. Tries to get it to Baron Buckles. Buckles to Baxter. Carter Flagner gives ground. And poke checks it away. Nice check by Caleb Baxter to knock Priest off of the puck. Dylan Fox. Carson Schramm over to Carter Flagner. Flagner up for Caleb Baxter. Baxter into the zone. Jared Buckles hard with a forecheck. Carter Schramm now Caleb Peak around to the cycle. Loses it to Alec Elkin. Alec Elkin is taking it up to the zone. Walks around Griffin Leafy, takes it in, and off of Caleb Sauer's shoulder. Cole Camphouse trying to get it out. Waupun finally gets a breakout. Off of the board. Colin Holtz picks it up, and it's considered a off of the board penalty. Oh. Good thing I wasn't recording. Is it there, Mark? Is it there, Mark? Oh, I know why. Waupun tries to clear it out of their zone. I had it marked as private. It should be there now, Mark. Tell Mark. Stretch pass tipped. Elkin takes a shot off of the board hard. I had it marked as private. It should be now there. It's unlisted. Great chance from Waupun. Holding into the zone. Flagner to Brian Van de Zandt. Missed is wide. Dylan Sauers trying to hold it in. Holds it into the zone. Alec Elkin. Malachi Buckles tracking him down. Bumps it off. Brian Van de Zandt takes it off of the board. And it's going to be an icing. .20 left in the second period. Waupun trying to clear it out of their zone. At Caleb Baxter. It's in the neutral zone. Dump back in. Caleb Sauers plays it behind his net. Gives it to Cole Camphouse. Camphouse turns it over. Number 5. And Camphouse knocks him off the puck. Jared Buckles picks it up. Tries to break out to Barron. to Jarrett. Out of the zone. Jarrett to Caleb Baxter into the zone. Drops it for Baxter. Baxter takes a shot and misses wide. And another shot. Jarrett buckles. Control. Reverses directions. Gives it back. Cole Camphouse goes for the pinch. And it's cleared up. It's icing. Carson Schramm gets control. Looks for a stretch pass right into the middle. Over to Baron Buckles. Baron Buckles tries to dump it. Picked off into the air by number 10. Buckles with a nice check. Griffin Leafy, and it's out of bounds. My bad on the feed. Held in his own by Waupun. Now Carter Schramm holds it. Oh, it's out. Nina trying to take control. Looks for a hard stretch pass. No. Caleb Sauer out to play in the corner. Whips it back around. Takes it away from Dylan Fox. Colin Holtz goes in to pick it up. You have Fox and Ethan Long battling. Griffin Leafy. Carter Schramm. And Dylan Sauer finally knocks it away, but it's picked up by number 10. Tries to chip. Sauer's ready for it. Dylan Sauer picks it up, clears it out to Cam Beek. Beek is looking, goes cross ice off of the boards to Colin Holtz. Holtz loses control, back to Ethan Long. Ethan to Dylan Fox. Cam Beek picks it up. Hard stretch pass in the center. Picked off by Stephen Priest. Stephen Priest goes to dump it in. Caleb Sauer stops it behind the net to give it to Dylan Sauer. Dylan Sauer now picks it up. Reverses direction to Griffin Leafy. Leafy picks it up over to Baron Buckles, trying to get the breakout. And it's held into the Waupun zone. Leafy off of the boards to Jarrett Buckles. Jarrett Buckles now has the breakaway. He takes it, drives it to the net, gets bumped off as he goes back behind the net. Over to Caleb Baxter, picked up by Bear Buckles with a shot and a kick save, and a goal from Waupun! 11:47 in the second period, and Waupun puts a rebound back into the net. Waupun takes the lead at 11:47 in the first period with a beautiful shot by Baron Buckles. There's a rebound for Jarrett Buckles, who puts it into the net. At 11:47 in the second period. Jarrett Buckles wins the face-off to Carter Schramm. Carson Schramm over to Baron Buckles wide, and an icing. Shot right away by Elkin. Trying to get that back. Nina's going to come hard after Waupun. Out of the zone. Stephen Priest, Caleb Baxter. Baxter brings it into the zone. Baxter battling hard, trying to gain control. Gains control, tries to dump it back in to Alec Elkin. Carson Schramm does body check off of there. Tries to get it out, and it's held in by the referee, Carson Schramm from Elkin. Picks it up again. Carson Schramm moves it over to Carter Schramm. Or Carter Flater. Carter Flater tries to make the long stretch pass and ends up with an icing. .10:59 left in the second period. Fires. Nice save by Sauer from number 15. I'll have to pick out and see who that was. In there battling. And that's Tyler Flagner gives chase. Tries to bang it off the board. Shot on net by Braden Van Zandt. Colin Holtz, or Cole Camphouse has it blocked up at the front. Tyler Fleitner holds it back into the zone. Malachi Buckles, Griffin Leafy, Dykeson dumps it back in, and here comes a Waupun forecheck. Colin Holtz hard with a forecheck. And there's Braden Van Zandt trying to help hold him in his zone. He does gain control. Goes to the center to Fleitner. Fleitner tries to fire it at the net. Fleitner back down. Trying to get it to Holtz. Holtz holds it into the zone. Here comes Cam Beek. Cam Beek picks it up. Oh, and he loses out of the zone. Try and set it up as quick as they can. Back to the center to Colin Holtz. Holtz dumps it down back in. Here comes the forecheck by Carter Schramm. Clears it out wide. Nina trying to make a change. Dylan Sauer up to Carter Schramm. Schramm over to Cam Beek. Beek fires it and it's blocked. Nice job by Colin Holtz to knock it down. Holtz tries to feed it to Cam Beek. Beek has it. Takes a bad angle shot. Misses wide. Dylan Sauer picks it up. Goes wide to Carson Schramm. Schramm dumps it back into the zone. Waupun is doing a good job of trying to hold it in there. And now here comes Nina on the drive. Takes a shot at blockered away from Caleb Sauer. And it's out of play. .9:07 left in the second period. Carson Schramm takes it out of the neutral zone, dumps it down in. Caleb Baxter hard into the corner. Nina tries to kill. Cole Camphouse did a nice job of pinching and holding it into the zone. Jared Buckles. Baron Buckles now at the defense. Takes a shot. Oh, and it's a tip. Jared Buckles just misses it wide. Jared now backbound up behind the net. Is bumped off, feeds it to the center. Caleb Baxter. Back to Carson Schramm, drives it, and it's wide. Cole Camphouse with a hard pinch. Towards the net by Barron. By Caleb Baxter, centers it, and tries to wrap, and it's cleared. Waupun has some good pressure here, and they have had Nina out there scrambling to try and clear. Now he's trying to skate it out. Held in by Stephen Priest, down to Jared Buckles, making a defensive change. Caleb Baxter tries to hold it in, loses control, and it's cleared down the ice off of Dylan Sauer's stick and Griffin Leafy, both hard into the corner. Both of them trying to pick it up. Nice job by not making a penalty. Griffin Leafy goes for the stretch pass over to Tyler Fleitner. Fleitner dumps it back in. Caleb Baxter pressing hard, held in by Malachi Buckles. By Braden Van Zandt. Now it's turned over. Griffin Leafy picks it up in the neutral zone. Trying to walk it in. Over to Alec Elkin. Dylan Sauer does a nice job of trying to hold him. Go back and put pressure. Nice full check away to Malachi. Malachi up to Ty. Ty Fleitner dumps it down into the zone. Play behind the net by Preston Long. And here comes the Waupun forecheck, and there goes Braden Van Zandt out to the center and just blocked. Going for the cross ice. Carson dumps it in deep. Here comes the forecheck. Then Waupun is offsides, has to reset. As they reset, going to pick it up. Alec Elkin gives chase into the corner with Carter Fleitner. Carter Fleitner does a nice job of battling. And then Carter Schramm picks it up. Gets the breakout to Colin Holtz. Colin Holtz now takes it into the zone with speed. As he takes it to the net, he tries to, just misses, couldn't get the shot off. He's looking, dumps it back into the corner to Carter Schramm. Schramm centers it. Preston Long with a stick on it, holds it into the zone. Colin Holtz dumps it back down into Cam Beek, and Carson Schramm is down low. 6:25 left in the second period, and an icing is called. Hey, Steve, tell him to recheck. I had it marked as private. 6:22 left in the second period. Waupun up 1-0. Jared Buckles, who scored the only goal in center, loses it. Caleb Baxter trying to come in, holding up Dylan Fox. Carter Flagner bumps him off. Flagner picks it up behind the net, and a nice breakout pass to Baron Buckles, but off of his stick, held in. Dylan Fox tries to cross ice. Carter Flagner tries to pitch hard, and now we ended up with an odd man rush. And Caleb Silver with a nice save! Dylan Fox tries to take it into the center. Waupun is now to make sure that they're in there trying to bump him off of it. It is to Stephen Priest. Stephen Priest off of a skate. Shower was screened and did not get down and was bumped off of it. And they're doing a good job. Carson Schramm clears it out as it's centered. Now Carter Flagner tries to gain control. And it's wrapped around. And here's Baron Buckles now with control. And they're taking it out of the zone. Feeds it up off to Caleb Baxter. Caleb Baxter now has speed. Drives to the net. Shoots wide. Jared Buckles tries to hold it in. Griffin Leafy takes it instead. Now he goes wide out to Alec Elkin. Elkin turns it over. Cole Camphouse dumps it back into Caleb Baxter. Baxter off of the wall. In the neutral zone. Alec Elkin. Cole Camphouse off of his stick. Does a nice job of staying in front of him. Brain Van de Zen picks it up. Looking for the breakout. Tries to go off of the board and ends up with an icing. 5:04 in the second period. Waupun still with a 1-0 lead. Sorry about blowing that. I said I listed as private, and that's why you guys couldn't receive the feed. Now I got it marked as unlisted. And I'm hoping that it's saved. It's telling me that it's recorded over 60 minutes, so you should be able to go back when I turn this off and watch the first and second period if you wish. Colin Holtz now in the neutral zone. Alex Elkin leaves it into the zone. Colin Holtz turns it in, turns it around deep to Carter Schramm. Schramm holds it into the corner. He's in there battling. Cam Beek comes in. Gets bumped. He's battling in for the puck, trying to keep control of it down below the goal line. Carter Schramm and Beek. Beek over to Leafy. Leafy has it. Takes a shot and just wide. Carter Schramm still holding it in the net. They're trying to keep control of it. Here comes number 22 for Nina with a slash. That's Mason Markworth, was battling down behind the net. And an unsportsmanlike. 2 for the slash and 2 for the unsportsmanlike at 4:17. Waupun is going on the penalty for 4 minutes. So I'm not sure, he doesn't need to have somebody else coming into the box. So here we go, Waupun will have 4 minutes. Jared Buckles wins it, held in by Baron Buckles. Baron trying to rip it around. Cole Camphouse comes hard with a pinch, and now he's back checking, making sure that, and we're going to give one of the penalties back right off the bat. Barron is battling with Dylan Fox to get the puck and ends up getting called for a hook. We're going to be 4-on-4 for 2 minutes here, it looks like, unless Waupun can gain control. Over to Sauer from Ethan Long to Dylan Fox to Jared Buckles off of the wall. 4-on-4. He's got room to skate it. Jared tries to go for the stretch pass, ends up with an icing. Waupun has tried that stretch pass a lot, and we're not very successful with it. I don't know why we keep trying to hit that stretch pass when we could just skate the puck and move it. Okay, so we have Colin Holtz out there going against Ethan Long, that looks like, and now Dylan Fox over against Carter Flagner. Flagner grabs control to Colin Holtz. Holtz back to Flagner. Waupun trying to get a breakout off of the board to Cam Beek. Beek taking it back down behind the net. It's 4-on-4 hockey, trying to kill some time. He takes it. He's able to go through the neutral zone. Nice stick handling. Down into the corner, trying to set it up. Cam Beek to Colin Holtz, down behind the net. Holtz has it. He's going to work the cycle. He gets it off to Carter Flater, takes a shot, and Preston Long takes it and bounces it out to the corner. Picked up by Cam Beek. Cam Beek over to Colin Holtz. Holtz back out to Carter Flater. Flater with control. Takes it, fires to the net. Tipped by Colin Holtz and a save by Preston Long. And it's bumped off again. Cam Beek takes it, walks it. He's walking into the high slot. Takes it over to... Oh, a nice centering pass. Who was that to? Dylan Sauer had a beautiful opportunity, and he's bumped off. And there should be a tripping and no tripping called. Here comes Dylan Sauer taking it up into the zone. He's got the puck, and he loses it. Jared Buckles over to Caleb Baxter. Caleb Baxter now taking it in, walks his way through, and takes a shot, and nice save by Preston. And a nice job by Caleb Baxter to walk it in there. Preston Long with a beautiful save. Waupun on the attack, still 4-on-4 for 12 seconds. Waupun has had good control. Caleb Baxter now reverses direction, tries to make a pick, and has it pulled away. Alec Elkin now, with 4 seconds, is going to try and dump it, and that's going to be an icing, and it's icing. .203 left in the second period. Waupun has 1:46 left on the penalty. They're up 5-on-4, up 1-0 on a beautiful shot from Baron Buckles with a rebound off of the pad right to Jarrett, who was able to dance it around the goalie and put it in there. I hope you have a chance. I hope I had a recording. You'll be able to pick it up and watch it. Colin Holtz now in the center, picks it up to Cam Beek. Set up with our number one power play. Cam Beek takes a shot, and it's blocked in front. Cam Beek goes back in and picks it up, takes it now to the net. Down behind the net. Over to Flagner. Flagner's walking around. He passes, and a nice tip by both the Shrams had to pin Cam Beek. Carter Schramm in there battling. It's pinched by Alec Elkin is trying to hold it. They try and knock him off of the puck. Carter Flagner backs out. He has control. He takes a shot, and it's a save. Oh! What's the whistle? And the official thought that it was held. Lost sight of it, blows the whistle when they had a nice juicy rebound sitting out front. 1:27 left in the second period. 1:10 on the penalty. Waupun still working their power play. The Rockets have been able to kill it off so far. But Waupun is in there battling hard. Colin Holtz, now it's reversed, and they're trying to clear it out. Oh, and they have to reset into the neutral zone. Cam Beek to Carter Flagner. .45 seconds. Carter Flagner now takes control. He's going to skate, gives a wide pass, tipped in by Cam Beek. Cam is going for the wrap, and it's not. Held in by Carter Flagner. Flagner tries to reverse it over to Schramm. 34 seconds left on the penalty. Waupun is trying to work it. Cam Beek over. Feeds it down. Colin Holtz. Colin Holtz now has it over to Carter Flagner. Flagner back to Holtz. Holtz tries to get into the slot, back to Flagner. Flagner now has it. He's moving it down into the circles. She's the center, and it's a shot by Carter Schramm and just missed. And now it's chipped out. Great job by Waupun. Dumped back in by Colin Holtz. Beautiful set. 7 seconds, and that looks like it's going to be dumped in. Caleb Sauer's got 4 seconds left on the penalty. He plays it, gives it to Cam Beek. Cam Beek's going to play it with 15 seconds left in the period. Cam Beek tries a hard stretch pass to Jared Buckles at the blue line. Turnover. Griffin Leafy holds it in. Jared Buckles into the corner. 5 seconds left. Jared Buckles. And that is the end of the second period with a score. Waupun 1, Neenah 0. Great first and second period. Again, I apologize that I did not have the video set for unlisted, so it was listed as a private video and you didn't have access to it. So that's my bad, and I really was hoping. I finally think I had the microphone figured out, and now I don't have the video figured out. One of these days, and hopefully it's before the state tournament, I will actually have it figured out how to live stream a game. I'm hoping I can get it there. All right, again, I'm going to be turning off, and when I do switch, I'm going to have to put a new link up for the third period, so make sure you pick up that new link off of the high school hockey Facebook page. I'll also post it to my personal Facebook page so you can pick it up and you can watch an exciting third period as Waupun leads Neenah 1-0 after 2 periods.